All right, we are all set on this end. Before we go any further, let me take a moment to go through the donations. What am I hearing? Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. I tripped myself out for a second. All right, professional face on. Okay. Let me go ahead and thank Casual Gamer and WAF for the $20 donation. Thank you for the runs and a great cause. No thank you for donating your money. I appreciate that. Emmyzard for the $5. Great runs from everyone. Love AFSP and their mission. Thanks, Ty, for putting this together. Not a problem, babe. Thank you for the donation. That's my waifu, by the way. I don't just say that to random people. All right. So we've got HJA and Iraq Vec on the line with some Mega Man 9 Proto Man percent. Enjoy this lovely addition to the Mega Man block.
Hey everyone, I am HJA, RTA, with the underscore in between the three letters there. I'm joined here by IraqVet0304, who you just saw do that excellent Mega Man 4 run. I'm going to be running today Mega Man 9, however, this is downloadable content that was released for the game that allows you to play with Proto Man. So there are a lot of differences between Mega Man and Proto. And we'll sort of explain those as we go along the run. Vet, if you want to quickly introduce yourself, though they already know you from before.
Hey guys, I'm IraqVet. Welcome back.
With that being said, I'm going to give myself a little 5-second countdown. I'll let Vet take the steering wheel when it comes to comms, because this is a relatively new speed game for me. I just picked it up in January, so I'm going to be focusing a little bit on the run, but I'll chime in here and there with some stuff. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so the first major difference you guys are going to see here is we're going to start off with Tornado Man. It's a new route here, because you're going to see Proto Man do a lot of sliding. He takes extra damage though, so you kind of don't want to get hit too much. But if you thought HA's Mega Man 9 run was awesome, you should see this Proto Man. It's so cool. His movement's so fluid. It's so nice. You're gonna use Jet here to get up these platforms, make those screens non-existent. He makes it look easy. We're gonna call Jet. A lot of Jet usage here in Tornado stage. Also, I love listening to the pew pewing with the music by HA.
Yeah, I always enjoy doing that.
Yeah, it's so great, man. The music in Mega Man 9 is just so fire. I think it's probably the best soundtrack out of all the Mega Mans. I think it's got some real good bangers. Taking a damage boost slide, do those spike slides. That's not easy to do, man. It's very tight, but it looks so cool. A lot of swag, man. But it saves so much time. Get through those Sniper Joes there. Now here you got some platforms behind these clouds. Up there is a little E-tank, I believe it was, right?
Yeah,
hiding in the clouds up there. Always gotta have your juice boxes handy.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a little safe.
Yeah.
Wily can be absolutely brutal with the double damage that Proto Man takes.
Oh yeah, that double damage is gotta be in the forefront of your mind when you're speedrunning this, because you can just get wrecked real quick if you're not careful. But he does have a shield, fine guy. He's got that. if he takes a bullet to the shield, it'll just bounce off, and he's got a charge shot and a slide shot. Makes everything so cool. I mean, Proto Man's just awesome. I'm a big Proto Man fan. I think he's cool. We need a standalone Proto Man game. Come on, Capcom. Here we get Tornado Man. We're not getting a Tornado Bro. We'd like to see a bro, but he's kind of being a not cool bro. He's kind of being a little bit, I think it's RNG based. I'm pretty sure what he can do there. We want him to just stand in place and shoot his little tornadoes so we can just shoot him to death. But like every other boss in Mega Man, they like to jump around, and I mean, come on, just stand still so we can kill you.
Yeah,
right?
he's one of the biggest points of RNG, and you know, you want him to stay on the ground for as much as possible, but he wasn't very well behaved there for me.
Yeah, he's being a little ornery, but we got his weapon. That's gonna come in handy. Tornado blow. It's always, it gets everything off the screen, it lifts it up into space, and I don't know where they go, but they go somewhere. Everybody's favorite stage, Magma Man. Oh my lord in heaven, this stage brings out the rage in me like no other. But usually you'll go here after Concrete Man, because that concrete shot does helps to negate a lot of these enemies and a lot of these jumps. But we're gonna use Jet here with Proto. Get rid of get through these screens.
Ooh,
Not too much trouble.
brutal. So this stage
Ooh.
is pretty brutal. Those are instant deaths.
Oh, yeah.
Traps.
Yeah,
Your
those
slide
lasers.
chain really needs to be perfect to get underneath those.
Yeah, yeah, those lasers will ruin everybody's weekend, and you got to be Johnny on the spot with, especially with Proto Man, with the slides, because it throws off your torment. I mean, you got to keep in mind HAA. He's been running Mega Man 9 for a while. You go switching over to Proto Man, you got to retime out those lasers, man. It really messes with you.
Oh,
But he makes it look so awesome, man. Those slides. Oh no!
not a
Found
good
the pit
start.
again. That's now you can jump out of your slides in Mega Man 9 Proto Run, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just like Mega Man 4 with the slide mechanics, which I think is probably the best slide mechanics is Mega Man 4 and the Proto Man run here, where you can jump out of your slides. Makes it a lot easier to kind of work with. And those little flame tower guys being a little ornery, we'll get through them. Let's go. Oh yeah, there you go. That's nice. That looked good. That's what you want to see right there. We're gonna call Jet down here with his dragon. Pew pew him in the face. How many lemon shots does it take to kill the dragon?
15.
15? Okay, yeah. See, what you usually use 5 concrete shots usually, right?
That's
If
right.
you have concrete in the 9 run.
And that's 5 shots.
Oh, 5 shots, yeah, right. And then this one's 15. Wow. Oh yeah, I just noticed the timer too. The timer is not going. There it goes.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was a
get
rough
that-
stage.
get that charge shot going in here for Magma. Now Magma can jump around and shoot his little
No,
fireball.
that's a game over.
Oh no! Oh no!
Alright.
Oh no! That's,
It's time to focus.
yeah, there is gonna be a little bit of a delay, by the way, guys, between me and HA, because the screens are a little bit. I mean, there's just a little bit of delay, but not bad. I don't think it's too bad of a delay.
No, the delay's not that long.
Yeah. But man, he's making his way back through Magma because Magma's being a pain. Magma is weak to that tornado shot, but you gotta damage him for a little bit. How many health does he have that you gotta damage him before you use the tornado?
1 fully charged shot and 1 uncharged lemon.
There you go. So about 4 HP, I think, of damage, and then you can switch over to the tornado shot and then start going from there. Yeah, so we're making our way back through again. This stage is so treacherous, man. Like, it is so...
Why am I not
So
grabbing
tight, dude.
ladders?
Ladders are Mega Man's and apparently Proto Man's biggest enemies. Again, man, I think for the next Mega Man, for Mega Man 12, they definitely need a ladder man. Because ladders are just brutal.
Right there, I noticed that my slide chaining wasn't right on, so I really had to not go for that jump underneath the beam.
Right. Yeah, sometimes you can definitely feel that when you're speedrunning this game is you can kind of get that muscle memory down for the slide chains, and you really can tell it when you're speedrunning if you miss it or not. If you miss your time, and you can kind of adjust on the fly. That's what makes these, a lot of these runners just so awesome, especially HA, because he can get that, he can have that click in his brain. Hey, I missed my timing a little bit. Let me just adjust slightly. That's what I like about watching speedrunners, man. It's just such an amazing thing they can just fix on the fly there. So cool. Got the magma bazooka. That's always nice. We're gonna use that. That's Hornet Man's weakness, and it does what, like, some serious amount of damage on Hornet Man.
Yeah, so it's 3 shots, and the damage stacks. So
Yeah.
that was kind of sloppy, but yeah. So if you can get all 3, it's very similar to the triple blade in Mega Man 10.
Yeah, the blade shot, or yeah, I remember that shot. Yeah, where it stacks up. If you can get all 3 shots on them back to back, it stacks up the damage.
Yep.
Or those scissors. That is one thing I hate about this stage, is those stupid scissors. They get me every time, man.
Yeah, that was sloppy. You can get through without getting hit by them, but this is gonna be I should die. Just take an intentional death.
Yeah, you're right at the checkpoint there. That's a strategic death.
Exactly.
Strategic death. I would have done the same thing, because you're low health, and Proto Man does take that double damage, so you don't want to be caught with your pants down. Take a death where you didn't want to take a death, lose more time.
Exactly.
So, pretty smart move there to take a. Yeah, look at that damage boost doing some spike slides, making it look easy. And this screen is far from easy, let me tell you guys. The rage just comes flying out whenever I do that screen. They're using Tornado Blow to get these things off the screen, which is a really good strat, because, man, those things can be a nightmare. Getting up on that podium there. We're going into the fight where we're going to use that stacked charge there. We're going to get rid of the bees, charge it up, and stack them, and get him killed right by the time he gets to the middle of the screen. Once again, you want those boss explosions to be off screen before the fanfare starts, So you want to get them to the closest to the center as you can to kill, so it save as much time as you can. Very nice fight. Very nice fight.
Thank you. One neat thing about the Proto Man run that's different from Mega Man. Mega Man, you have to beat 5 stages before you unlock Rush Jet. You start with Rush Coil and Rush Jet with Proto, so you're literally just going in the boss weakness order.
Nice. That's awesome. It's good, because that jet comes in handy. Now, Splash Women, or Splash, I can't even talk right now. Splash Woman stage is, I think, is probably one of the funnest stages. I like Splash Woman's stage a lot, but HA does a really cool strat in this bubble room that looks so awesome, man. It's fast bubbles. Jumps up on the small bubbles and uses a jet to kind of gets up over the top of the screen, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, so this is, if you've ever watched a Mega Man 5 speedrun, they have a bubble skip. We have our little bubble skip too. Normally the little bubbles break, so we're going to jump off of them and use jet before they break.
Yeah. Right at it. Making it look at that. That's so cool. I just like how it looks, man. It just looks so awesome. But it's very easy to do, but it's very easy to mess up too. So.
Yeah, it's significantly easier than the Mega Man 5 bubble skip.
Oh yeah. This screen here, these next few screens here can be a little bit dangerous, but you gotta really practice it. Give it a couple tries of practice before you get it. It can mess you up if you're not.
Yeah, jet placement is difficult in this game. Jet falls from the top of the screen, and will stop where you meet the vertical position.
Nice. Splash Woman's fine. We're gonna use these bees and try to get her down before she gets all the way to the top, and did a really nice job there. Good fight, man. Quick and easy. Shove some bees down her throat and move on.
Exactly. Yeah, getting Splash Woman on the left side of the screen that's where you want to get her for an optimal fight.
Nice. The old Splash Woman. We got the laser trident. I like the laser trident because it makes this concrete fight a lot easier to deal with.
Sure does.
It has a pretty good sized hitbox on it too, so it makes it easier for later on in the run when you're fighting that big old dinosaur, the eggs. Making this look easy with this screen here, those birds are jerks, man. They drop those little rocks on you and then they explode after impact, so it can be a little treacherous if you're not careful with those birds. Now we're gonna come up here and do some pew-pewing on some elephants. It's like we're just sliding through the zoo or something, you know? That concrete man's around here somewhere. Gotta get through some elephants and some birds and spiders. And I just like how fast-paced this Proto Man run is, with the sliding and. Oh, what else? What other attributes does Proto Man have besides the taking double damage and charge shot and slide? Now you can't.
Oh, double knockback.
Double knockback. That's right. That's right. If you get hit. Man, it knocks you back even harder than what it does. Man, it's a nightmare.
Particularly scary in Wily 3, where you have all those pits.
Right, yeah. Man, that concrete fight was amazing.
Thanks.
Just destroyed him, man. Making it look easy.
Only plus 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's not bad. Not bad. I think that's around where I was with the Mega Man 4 run that I had earlier.
Magma was a little rough.
Yeah. Galaxy Man stage, man, is probably my favorite in the 9 run. I mean, just listen to this music. I mean, how awesome is this, man? This music is great. You're going to use a little different strategies here. We're going to use that tornado blow to kind of get these enemies off the screen. We're going to do another little damage boost, do some spike slides. Oh yeah, that's a very good use of that tornado blow in that first couple screens there. Now we're going to go back and we're going to use some coil strats to get over these. Now be careful with these little crane guys. They come down and grab you. And they just move you really fast paced. If you're not careful, you can end up in some spikes. Shay knows what he's doing. He's got this. He's got this. Flying through those UFOs. Get all the way here to the that second one on the bottom and just move around. I like those little pinball shooting things. Reminds me of an the old Sonic 2 game. You know, the casino stage. Okay.
No.
Here we're gonna be careful of that crane again, because if he catches you, then you can end up in some spikes. So we're gonna slide right through.
This one right here is a scary one.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's a scary one right here, because that wall of spikes will reach out and grab you if you're not Johnny on the spot. Oh, that back boost onto the concrete, that is amazing. Oh, I love it. Because you don't want to fall back into that little sprout, because it'll take you back to the beginning there where you first jumped in. That was amazing. So in order for Galaxy to come down, you got to get rid of his little black holes. So that was nice. HA just got him up there, and he got good. I think he got a good pattern there. You know, obviously you want him to do the swoops instead of the going up in the air, but if you're not going to get that, then I'd say that one pattern was pretty good.
Yeah, you save a little time by doing the concrete shot off the wall to freeze his black hole bomb a little higher up. So
Yeah.
it mitigates it when he goes high.
Nice. On the Jewel Man stage. Now, the Jewel Man stage is another one that just rages me out
This
because there's just so much going on.
There's so many pits. There's so many spikes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. A lot of things could go wrong in Jewel Man stage. Trust me, I think I've done just about everything wrong in Jewel Man stage there is. Get this tornado blow makes it a lot easier too. Get those enemies off screen. Slide right through the spiders, which jump to your location or jump towards you. You know, when I was in Iraq, they had those camel spiders that would jump at you and then run at you. It's like a defense thing. Those things were creepy. Alright, Cheeseball mini boss. We're gonna shoot some bees there to find out where he's at. Then hammer him down with the bazooka. The magma bazooka. Got him. Oh yeah, this part is a nightmare right here. I always seem to find a way to die right there. Always. Very tight squeeze through there. That's an awesome jump. Now, this last part, we're going to use the black hole bomb to kind of suck the enemies into the black hole and get them around. But hey, we didn't use them. Oh, never mind. I was wrong.
Yeah, we do it for Mega, but not Proto.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And we're gonna suck all those jewels in there, and whenever you jump, Jewel Man jumps. So, gotta position that black hole at the right place and do as many shots on them as you can. Making it look easy. Nice job.
Thank you. Alright, Plugman, it's called Perfect Plug. Because the Yoku blocks are on a global timer here, so I have to play the stage perfectly, otherwise I end up having to wait for the Yoku blocks. So this is a really difficult stage.
Yes, it is. Those. I mean, every Mega Man game's got to have Yoku blocks, right? Because it's Mega Man, right? You don't. Do you even Mega Man if you don't have Yoku blocks in your stage? I mean, come on.
It's not legally a Mega Man game.
Right. We gotta, like you said, he's got that global countdown on Yoku blocks, so he wants to get everything done perfectly here. So far, it looks like he's going good, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Nicely done. And that's how you do that part. And then on this next part, this next Yoku block section, we're gonna use Jet here and take it right all the way to the end. It can be dangerous if you don't know the patterns of the Yoku blocks. You can get really caught up like that one right there where you jumped over. If you're not careful, you can fly right off your jet there and die. Taking an E-tank for safety strats, because it's a marathon, right? Gotta have a juice box. Those extra juice boxes help. Especially when you're up against Wily and that double damage like we said earlier. Oh, we're gonna wait here this time. And get Jet all the way through. Jet, it comes in so handy in this run. It's really one of your go-to items, especially in the A-Robos. Now this should be pretty straightforward, just that jewel shield to him.
You do have perfect ammo for this fight, so you do have to be cautious not to shoot it into his iframes, otherwise you have to switch to Magma's bazooka would be the backup.
That's right, yeah, I forgot that you have perfect amount of ammo on the jewel shield. Gotta be careful, because if you're like me, I like to double shot him and waste ammo.
And he's not an easy
I always
boss
gotta go
to
for the
fight.
backup. I always use too much ammo.
Yeah, he's not an easy boss to fight without his weakness either. So.
Yeah. Moving on to Wily 1, a thing to note here, and if anybody's thinking about running this game, if you starting out and you need to go to the shop to get some items, which I recommend, like E-tanks, do it before you select Wily, because after that, there's no going back to the shop. Because if you go back to the shop after you've done a few Wily stages, you'll have to start all the way back at Wily 1 again. And that's just no bueno.
What am I doing?
I don't know. Oh yeah, look at those slides. Nice. Now we're also going to see a lot of this jet movement, especially here in Wily 1. Get off these platforms. You're really going to see it come up in these. You're going to have some more magma lasers coming up soon. And it's such a pain. Those lasers, man, I do not like them. Call the coil down below so you can just mash these guys out of the way. And then we're going to go back to jet. After we do the coil shot here, and then mash them 15 times. Oh wait, 5 times, I forgot. We had the C shot now. Hit them 5 times. Here we're going to use C shot on the laser to make a little bridge. Climb up, switch back to jet, I believe. Yeah.
Menuing's hard.
Yeah, this screen right here always trolls me. Oh yeah. Doing a little jump off the jet there saves a lot of climbing time, because in Mega Man, if everybody knows, these ladders are slow. So we use the jet to kind of jump up, save some time on climbing the ladder. We were just resetting RNG there. That's all we did was with that screen transition, was just reset some RNG.
Exactly. The spike pushers won't push now.
Yeah, this boss fight is probably everybody's worst nightmare. These pushers are not fun. You gotta get really hard on this mashing, especially in the first part here. Then you can switch to Tornado and use Tornado to push those spikes in. What you want to do is, first you want to get these bottom 2 down before you do anything. You can also use Plug also if you need to use Plug. You can use Plug to get them down, and you can use Tornado.
I'm actually saving my Tornado for Wily 3 just as a safety.
Oh.
It's a little easier.
There you go. Save that Tornado, because weapon ammo management is a thing in these Mega Man stages.
We are the robots.
Man, this stage is really cool stage too. You're gonna see a lot of jet movement here, and there's invisible platforms too, so you gotta be careful where you're stepping. Kind of like Mega Man 2 and Purple Hill. You got those invisible parts on the floor. I love that little damage off that green eyeball and Spike Slide there. That's so cool. Really cool movement in this game. Yeah, concrete that Sniper Joe. Get up there. You can tell those little cinema looking things are like making the blocks disappear. So, oh yeah, I love that. I love how he does that, turning that enemy into the concrete and jumping off of it as he's making his way through. That's so cool. These flowers, a lot of RNG on these flowers. You don't want them to spawn high. You want them to spawn low. Is that right, HJ? You want them to spawn low?
Bottom left is the best.
Bottom left. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's the best. Because you can mash them down and fall right into the hole after the spikes disappear. Yeah, breaking out Trident to get through these blocks. This is a little tight here, right here with these jumps. Because you can, if you don't pull your slide out past the edge there and jump out of your slide correctly, you can bonk on the ceiling of that and just land right into the spikes. I've done it lots of times.
This boss is really tough. That's why I took this extra health. If you get hit 3 times, you're dead.
Yeah, especially with this double damage. Like I said, this double damage takes a big part of your strategy in this game. As AJ said, taking that extra health there, because this boss can be punishing if you take enough hits, especially Especially if you're like me and you just run into things. I don't know why, I just always do it. There is like a little health behind that W thing there too. You can use the bees to kind of get up there and bring it down for you. The shark here is getting before that thing will close. You got to get all those missiles off the screen. Then you just mash them down with that trident. Move on to the next section. Here's where you gotta be careful with the health, because if you jump up and hit those bottom there and take a hit, you do it one too many times, you can die right there really easy. Now it's gonna spit some lasers out at you. Gotta be careful. Take a juice box just for safety reasons, and I totally agree with that strategy. I would have done the exact same thing. There he goes.
Yeah, you don't want to die there. You have to do all 3 phases again. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Waste a lot of time if you die in that stage, especially on a fight. Good job. Good job. Now, this is a lot like Mega Man 4, where if you die in the boss fight, you start back at the checkpoint. Is that right, too?
No, you start right at the boss corridor.
See, now that's nice. That's the thing that's nice. Mega Man 4 doesn't do that. I wish it did. Now there was this gravity hallway here. Gotta dance.
Yeah, it validates your run, much like the moonwalk in Mega Man 4. Gotta do it.
Right? There's always a part in every Mega Man run where you gotta do something to validate your run, you know. And this is it right here for Mega Man 9. As you see, if he starts shooting it pushes him back where you can kind of maneuver Proto Man based on your shots. That comes in handy on the next one, especially. Jump over those little shield enemies. These Sniper Joes can be pain in the butt sometimes, but just damage boost them. Damage boost through them. And we're back into another little vertical spin here. Making our climb. Gotta be careful, because you don't want to. If you gotta time out your little movement when you do a shot, because it kind of pushes you around. You gotta be careful with these spikes. Get that claw to grab you and move you over to that M tank. Those M tanks fill up everything you got in your bags, in your inventory. That'll come in handy, especially in refights. Having an M tank is nice. Really tricky screen right here with all these enemies in place. Takes all your tornado ammo, but man, is it worth it, because it is a nightmare if those enemies hit you. A lot of dangerous spots in that section. Here we're gonna try to go for an easy devil fight. We're gonna hit our black hole bombs into the green blob's eyeball. And then we're going to try to do we're going to select. Yeah, use the pause buffers to get the black hole off the screen and then back on the screen. You got to double tap B in order for that black hole to go. Otherwise, it'll just be like the little black hole. But you got to hit that B twice in order to get the big black hole. Pause, then hit him again. Pause, then hit him again. Pause, hit him again, and he's down. Making it look easy. Easy, devil. Easy, devil.
Easy every time.
Every time. Now we're moving on to refights here. Already in refights, man. That's such a fast-paced run. Making it look awesome. These lasers, once again, double damage, so you gotta be careful here. But these lasers will fill up a little bit of health and a little bit of ammo there. Gotta get through them. And the only way to get through them is putting a little concrete shot on there. Stop the little laser. Now we're gonna fill up on health and ammo here right before we go into the galaxy fight. We're gonna do a little manipulation here, maybe? No? Alright. I always like watching them on the Mega Man 9 run, because if you can kind of do like some kind of manipulation to get him to do the 2 swoops. But here we didn't even need to have to do it. He just was a boss. Look at that. We're gonna use our M tank here. Notice it fills up everything you got. Nice, nice, nice. And we're all filled up. Galaxy's down, and that was a really good galaxy fight. Really good RNG. Old Jewel Man, or Plug Man. I mean, he's got a plug for in hand. Once again, Tornado Man. Let's see if he's a bro this time. Plug ball is his weakness. The plug wraps around the screen, so it'll hit him up top.
Definitely not a
And he
bro.
got that. Nicely done. Nicely done. Now up to Magma. We're gonna do the tornado blows again until he's out of ammo, and then we're gonna switch over to where we get Bazooka. That's right, Bazooka.
Beat him with his
Finish
own
him
weapon.
off, and then we're here for Hornet Man. Once again, get the bees out of the way, and then doing the stacked up damage on them. Gets them down really quickly. Jewel Man, once again, using the black holes, and he jumps when you jump, so kind of put that black hole and jump him into it, and there you go. And the only way you can teleport out, different from Mega Man 4 here, is Mega Man 4 you got to be standing in a teleporter. In this one, in order to teleport out of the refight, you have to pick up that health drop that the boss drops. It's the only way to teleport out. Concrete Man. Gonna go down like a chump. Especially with these laser tridents. Those laser tridents will break through those concrete shots. Perfect. You don't want him to land on the ground when he jumps up to the top because that'll freeze you in place. And we still got trident equipped so we can knock these eggs back into the dino's face. Phase 1 of Wily Machine. Got him down. Nice. Nicely done. Now switch over to C-Shot because C-Shot does good damage on the second phase here. Right in his jaw is where his hitbox is. So you kind of want to make full use of your full jumps there. I like how he shot that C-Shot at the beginning and jumped off of it. Ooh, we're going to charge up Bazooka here and fire as soon as he fills up. As soon as the Bazooka hits him, his life fills up and it takes that one shot there.
Done.
Getting some good. Wow, got it good. Wow, and that's time. Wow, that was awesome fight. Awesome casino. Very good job. GG's.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was really good run, man. 35-15, really good run.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, you know, after the hiccups in Magma Man, I think things went well. You know, losing 3 minutes there certainly wasn't fun, but after that, things went pretty smoothly. So.
Yeah, it did, man. Really, really solid run, man. Like I said, a little bit of problems in Magma Man, but after that, smooth sailing. Really well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much for commentating too, and great Todd Man for putting this on. Thank you everybody who donated and helped support the cause, AFSP, and you know, it was an honor to be a part of it and to get to close it out.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. I loved being a part of this Mega Man block, man. I had a lot of fun doing this marathon. Appreciate you guys having me.
Oh yeah, it was a blast. This is actually my first marathon with Proto Man, so you know, a little nerve-wracking because I've only been playing it for a few months, but you know, went about as well as I guess you could expect it to. You know, little issues in the beginning,
great.
But you know, underestimate. That's what counts, right?
There you go. That's right. Yeah. It's all that matters. We're underestimate.
Well, y'all, that's the last run of the day. Last run of the marathon. It's all over. But we've raised so far $1,355. Now there's one last thing I have to do, because Todd Creel Sound Solutions, before this ever started, agreed to match 10% of everything raised, which is going to be what, $135.50. Forgive me, y'all, my brain is rotting. So let me go ahead and dump that in. I'll be right back with y'all. All right, there we go. Our grand total, shattering TACOthon 1's total raised, $1,490.50. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for donating your time, your money, your runs. And let me give a special shout out to my moderation team for holding the fort down while I get everything else done in the background. Y'all made this doable for me by trusting that the chat is in good hands. So, with everything behind us, I do want to say I am planning on clipping the videos next week and uploading them to YouTube. I plan on doing it for real this time. Last year I said I was going to, and then the DMCA, I think I got those letters right. All that stuff happened, so it didn't get done. It will get done this year. One last thing for us to do. We've got to pass the love on to someone else. Now, just because TACOthon's done doesn't mean the donations and the charity work has to be done. I made a mistake of planning the same weekend as Calathon. So, what we're going to do, if it's all right with y'all, is go ahead and raid them. And I have a special raid message for us to type. Give me 1 second to get that set up. And I appreciate your patience here. This is the last thing I ask of y'all. Also, you're all more than welcome to join my Discord. You can find me on Twitter for that link. I'm not gonna put it here unless somebody else has that, because all my screens are tied up right now. But I love planning things, tournaments, marathons, charity events. Get in touch with me. I'll help you plan. I just like being involved, okay? So, we're going to head over to Calathon. When we get over there,